Same family. Buddha massa here, Yaya massa here. Yeah. Kimbo kimo na Tanzania Mazulu. Bitwabu. Most High is connecting us again. He is bringing the lost parts again, together again. The Most High is bringing truth out of darkness again. So the true light is coming out. It's time. Brothers and sisters, now I have to tell you the truth. That what will happen in the next coming days is when you see the people that these characters that are written in the Bible, we know that the names were changed, the locations were changed, which means the names of the land lands were changed, people, tribes, and the prophets. Um, then the locations, like I said, it is a book that it was put together. You don't really know what kind of timeline, what when what happened. Brothers and sisters, those individuals never used the Bible. They never used the Bible. No one of them took the Bible out to read out of the Bible. Now, I'm going to the mountain and speak to the Most High. No one wrote it like that. So there must be an author behind the Bible. What will happen is that the Most High will put us word, which is the Spirit, into our hearts. Yeah, this is something that we already have into our hearts, by the way. Yeah, it must be only someone has just to keep it on, put it on. Yeah, it's a spirit. Yeah, that was putting as an adoption. If you go to Romans 9, you will see it. It's a miraculous thing that was given us from the beginning of life, through Adam, Abel, Seth, etc. It's something that they put into us, and this must be just unlocked, and then you become that person that a godlike person. He said to Moses, "Be a god unto Israel." Many people today will tell me that our ancestors worshipped demons, right? Now I'm gonna tell you something about that part. You had from the beginning of time, and still today, okay, people that believe in the Most High and people that believe in sorcery, isn't it? Nothing changed. It is not like, yeah, Jesus, my God, died for me, and that's why something changed. No, he didn't come to change anything. As you could see, if he is God, the Most High, if he is the Spirit, yeah, if he is the Son, why was Moses called God in that time? Why was Ezekiel called the Son of Man? Why was Elijah called the Son of Man, which is Messiah? Why was Simon Toko called the Son of Man? Why? I saw the Most High told me, "You are my son." We are Muntu. Muntu means human. Human means adoption from the heavenly gods. He don't sit alone there, by the way. Let us create men, human, which is a god, which means there is a hierarchy up to the seventh heaven, and everyone that makes it up there will come back to this earth. Christianity don't preach that. It teach you that Jesus have to come, yeah, and resurrect. And what really put us into that situation where we are now is that we rejected our forefathers, which is an abomination. Because the way of the Most High can only come through your bloodline. He said, I will send someone from your midst, from the midst of your brethren. So now someone came in, like he has also prophesied. Me, you won't receive me, but the one that will come, here, him you will receive, him you will accept. So who is that guy that we accepted? That we can find in Revelation 22, the morning star, with where we can the word we can start also find in Isaiah 14, yeah, the morning star which fell from heaven, someone that our forefathers never worshipped, because when Leopold came to us, he said very clear, these people know the Most High. Shaka Zulu say, which kind of God do you want to show me? Jesus? We don't know that guy. You see, this is where the problem starts. Is this man God? Is this man the Son of God? Is this man the Holy Spirit? Is this man a brother? But if you look clear, after 400 years, no answer, which means we have to be careful. And this will be the funniest part of the game where we are into a strong delusion. A strong delusion, yeah, it's already ongoing. Because in the final chapter, we're gonna have people doing the same work like Simon Toko did, like the guy what we call Jesus did, like the guy that we see Elijah did. We will see the manifestation of powers, and people will speak out and will call those individuals also Jesus. So then you will understand that this Jesus that you always have waited for, that he's just the spirit that is always dwelt inside of us and put into history through sun worship. Sun worship. Worship the sun. Sun god Constantine worship the sun. Like you can find the Diana worship that was worshipped in Antioch or something somewhere there. And yeah, and they took it. The Muslims took it. They still today believe in the Kaaba, that this black stone gives them power, etc., etc. Like everyone else, like the Indians or whatever, the Christians with the sun worship, nothing has changed. But we have to know, yeah, that this sun worship never helped us. He said, when you go to the land of Canaan, don't worship these gods. Yeah, this doesn't mean that our forefathers worshipped the other gods. It means that other nations worshipped the other gods, not our forefathers. Our forefathers, when we were in power, because first of all, you have to go back to history. When we had power, when we took over lands, and we took their women's, we mixed up. It's there. Massa took women's from the Hamites. David did it. Who did not? Who did not? Which means mixture happened. So you have to know you are not you are already the lesser part, the lesser part of people. You're not so many. And then you win fights and you go to some people that are they are many. Okay? Because the children of Isolde, they became many in Egypt at that time. Yeah, the 12 tribes, everything, all this kind of stories happened from there, and then we went down. Yeah, because down also up in the Bible, which they sometimes twitch, which means Genesis 13 and 1 to 4. You will see that the river Nile, it goes down. I always said I have to make a video about the river. I think this will be my next video. Rivers, all the waters go down to the ocean. It doesn't go up, which means Africa, you have to turn the map. Another thing, brothers and sisters, that's where we are coming from. Yeah, we can't call it ancestry. We have to call it tradition and called. when we talk about culture, called is culture. Every nation has a culture. Every nation has his gods, his tradition and customs. And still today we found out that our culture is that what we find in the scriptures, what the world calls today Hebrew or Israelites or whatever. Yeah? But this is our culture. So how do you want to tell us that our culture is evil if the Most High tells us indirect that this is the culture that will save the world? Now, did you learn your culture? Do you still know your culture? Or did you mix up your culture with something which is pagan? Because you live today among the pagans, you eat with them, you sleep with them, you drink their water, you wear their clothing, you talk like them, you walk like them, you work like them, you are them. It's like when we went to Babylon, our people were Babylonians. Two or three will come out with a lot of intellect. This is what will happen again with the spirit of the Most High, which the Most High, He Himself, uh, showed the world that He is the master of building and the universe, knowing more about astronomy and astrology, giving Daniel a lot of knowledge so that he could tell Nebuchadnezzar and all them what is really happening around them, or Joseph, yeah, and tell them, hey, look, here, no, this is what will happen. Or Moses, yeah, hey, look, you're the Pharaoh, I will take my people out from here, or Simon Toko in his time, Kimbang. So knowledge, yeah, comes from the Spirit. There will no one else coming. And now, what is this knowledge? Where does it come from? Our ancestors say, um, our ancestors say that when we die, yeah, it's a circle. It's like if a lion dies, he becomes grass, and this grass goes on because it becomes dunga. Dunga is like earth. And earth, the grass needs this earth, and the grass and the trees gives us oxygen. The oxygen again brings some other fruits and that we eat. We need some fruits to eat, and the animals eat this fruit too. And then animals comes out. We eat the animals. You can go scientifically, you can prove the evolution, and you can prove the star in science in this world, which means it is not normal after 400 years if you go to science believing in something and that's something not giving you the power back or knowledge back. Because our forefathers, when they went to the rivers, they want to catch fishes, they prayed to their forefathers, which means not saying, oh, kokolo kokolo, like they prayed to the angels. They said to the Most High, send us the power from because the Most High is not alone. Send us the power, and we want to connect to this elimo, to this spirit that is in the water here, because every river has his name, and every river has his conditions and calls and area. So tell us the secrets about that place here so that we can catch the fish. Tell us the secrets about that area so that we can get the gold. Tell us the secrets about that area so that we can catch the foals. Tell us the secrets about that and that area so that we can enter this forest. Give us the power. Tell us how we can prepare ourselves so that we can go to war. How do you want to fight someone if you still calling Jesus for help? You see? And this will be the biggest bomb. Because still now, yeah, you can go into our brothers from the US and everywhere. They're still, oh yeah, Hebrews to Negroes. There is no Hebrews. There is no Israel. In the last, they will have to speak the Kosa. They have to speak the Kikongo. They have to go back to Africa. This is the Last Supper. They have to relearn to become natural. Because our forefathers lived natural. Okay? They were nature. They were the nature. They and the nature were one. you become one with the Most High, you're one with the nature. You're one with everything that He has created. Now, we with our nose up here, diaspora. Oh, we are. Oh no, we are. Is Levites. We are. Will this work? Huh? When we go deeper, um, we gotta understand that our forefathers, they built houses. They had technologies about UFO, about flying objects. They cured people, different kinds of diseases. They had doctors, architects, philosophers. Okay, and all this was because the Spirit was with us. And what is happening now, I can explain to you. As long we still are in theology, because we are still in theologian. Okay, we are still trying to do things in the theological way. Yeah, which means learn and study the Most High. You can't learn and study the Most High. It's impossible. But that's why the last thing that will happen is that the Levitic people, the Levites, has to come out of their corners and start teaching us spirituality again. When you go back to the scriptures, always when we went to captivity or had some problems, the Levites came out with the tabernacles, and not every individual that drinks his vodka and oh yeah, I'm an Israelite. We know that you're an Israelite. Yeah, this doesn't mean that you can just straight go to the Most High. No angel in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth heaven and saw Most High. Even in the seventh heaven, there's maybe one that can go near him and tell him what's going on. Okay, that is the hierarchy. People are like, oh no, I am now Israelite. Uh, what will happen is that Yesaya will come, he will save us. We still believe in Christianity. We still have this Christian mindset, this Christian belief that we don't have to do anything to change our condition. That we still have to become like the Jews, that we are the Jews. No, you are not a Jew. Okay, all this came from them. At last, you have to go back to become a moon too, the head, to relearn your languages. There will be no languages. You will not come to the kingdom of Most High and speak English. You will not come in the kingdom of Most High and speak Dutch or French. You're gonna understand it later. The Most High will not allow. He said, like in the Lion King, look in the mirror. Oh, it's your father that you see there. I thought I would see myself. No, it's your father. Your father's father. Your father's father. You will see them like, and you yourself, you can see yourself. You're like, what's going on here? And they will tell you, do you know who you are? Remember who you are. Go back and put the kingdom into order. There will be no other kingdom where they are searching. Oh, now I'm a man. Like people are like, oh, they see Kanye West fighting there. It's a party. The good thing about that is he's waking people up. But who don't know that already? Maybe the sorcerer among us, yeah? The people that are stiff-necked. But does it still means now that this is now the understanding if you are Hebrew? Or do you have to be cleaned in the spirit and in truth? Which is another bomb. And the truth goes further that you have to rebuild, because he's already rebuilt the temple, they rebuilt the kingdom, they relearned the languages, and they relearned the statutes and commandments, which Master even went to the mountains so that the Most High can stretch us his hands the second time and say, hey, you are my child. If not, you can fight the Jews, and they will even beat you even more, because they're like, who are you? You are liars. You can't prove it without the spirit who you are. It is the spirit that proves who you are. You yourself, you will feel it, but it's the end of everything is the manifestation of the power of the Most High through the world, through the baptism, which is how do they call it? The mark, the Most High, or the mark of the beast. Do you know the Most High have also a mark? Like you have seen it in Massa in time of Egypt or Sodom and Gomorrah, the Most High collecting and saying, hey, this disaster, these problems that are coming won't go through you because I'm judging the world. You are chosen. Which means, how can you be ready so that this judgment doesn't come and hit you? You have to know what to do. It's very simple. But if you still here, still today, everyone, oh, I have to go to Canada. I have to do this. I have to do, and we are still not having this because the Moses has said He will teach us again. He will bring us back again. He will repeat His kingdom. If we see people are still not working on the unity of the body, yeah, which will become the body of Adam, yeah, that person is still not really a part of the Most High's um, console. Do you understand? So our forefathers, yes, some of them, like today, many of us, yeah, like he said, 1/3 or maybe 2/3 will make it, rest will die, will perish, because many of our people are not the Most High. That's it, period. Okay, that's it. You don't have to become a hypocrite. Kanye West is not the God. Okay, we are accepting the things that he say. Okay, because we need people to wake us up to be for us. The Most High uses donkeys, He uses monkeys, snakes to speak. Okay, which is the Spirit. The Spirit says, I will come and change, and I will gather my people even by myself to change and to show them who I am. So if He's doing this kind of things, it's also another judgment for our people if they do not indirectly start fighting and waking up for their people. Do you get it? Because in the end of the day, uh, the priesthood have to work, the warriors have to work, the intellectual, the politic has to work, the people that knows how to build, the architects, the people, the geologs, those kind of gifts and people that our the Zinganguvu, Zingamban, the kingdom, all these kings that we had, the from the Menu Mutapa up to the Zulu or whatever, yeah, the great Zimbabwe, the kings must work again. These children, these gifts has to work in us again. And through this gift, it won't be now that the merchandise and the sellers will be the Muzungus that do witchcraft to possess the world and to sell things to the whole world. But now the Spirit of the Most High will give us everything that we need. It is not working. It is still now, it did not happen. Yeah? The Most High is still working here and there and awaken us. But that we are now the one that are leading the world or are near to lead the world, this is not a fact. Yeah, we did not even really start because we can still see Arabs killing our people, America going to fight Haiti whenever they want, at the same time fighting Russia and lying about Europe, and Europe is like, what's going on with this dudes? They will never change. So everyone knows the lies. So how can a brother that say I'm a Hebrew Israelite take a gun and then go to fight for America? Or be so proud I'm still American? You know that your forefathers came from the Africa. You see, which means this proud and this ignorance, yeah, is still there. Which means that there is a lie between the lies. Okay, in the lies, there's some other lies hidden that must be uncovered. Because a real soldier, of the Most High, will give his life for his people. He would give his life for his people because his own people will be the one that will reject. They can't be someone saying, "Hey, I'm coming to teach the Bantu people, yeah, which we are, yeah," and he looks different. This is still happening, yeah. When you see today, the Most High is waking up in the United States and all those places in Africa, like I am on many others. It's because we have to teach our people. But now the next step will be what? The next step will be that how you can see how long did you hear that from ancestors? You can hear it now because everything goes along with. We're doing politics. We're trying to change the countries. Yeah, we're trying to bring our people over. Ghana received Zimbabwe, Tanzania, all of them open borders. This is politics. We are in agriculture, which means feeding our people. This is what Joseph did. We are trying to go back to science, which means the most intellect people in this moment are black people. All over the world, people are taking over Edom. Even if people don't know that, many of them are blacks. In the presidential ship, you will see diplomats and everywhere. Black people are taking over automatically because the times is changing. The priesthood was always us. The only problem is the false priests were judged by COVID, and it will even become deeper. Because at the end of the day, you can see what is now happening in America. People are waking up, they're talking out about the truth, which means the priesthood has to come even deeper and stronger. So we're taking everything back where it was. But believe me, even if we're gonna come and speak different kinds of languages, we're gonna still be one people in the land beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, and the spirit of the Most High must manifest. And this is where, yeah, we see who the true Levites are, who the true people are that will bring us the Most High back. Because the Most High is not found in the Bible, yeah. The Most High is found in us, in spirit, in our actions. And this is the next thing that will be done. We're going to use the Bible to identify and to take some puzzles out into the puzzle that is in front of us. Because there's a lot of things that will come now to us that we have to resolve. Yeah, everyone differently with his family too, but in end effect we're working together because we are all in one boat. Now, the next thing about the ancestors, when I say the ancestors are ready, brothers and sisters, don't think that if you pray to the Most High, don't think that if you pray to the Most High, that the Most High comes down to do your work. It is mostly an angel, a king, uh, or someone else in your lineage. Yeah, many people will be like, we don't want to have anything to do with that because we heard here and there ancestor worship. Now, I will tell you something. If you look to the whole world, yeah, everyone is an ancestor worship. The Chinese, the European, many African countries, etc., etc. What is the difference now between the ancestor worship of us and them? You can't have any differences there. The only difference is the that we still know through the scriptures, yeah, that we came out from Egypt, and this God is describing himself as the unique God. This is the only difference. If it comes to ancestor worship, go to your scripture, go and look what Abraham did, the sacrifices that they have done. Look at the sacrifices of the Israelites. All of them, I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. In the book of Matthew 1, they call all the forefathers. In the book of Enoch, Methuselah, Seth, they called all them. They sit down on the mountains with the Most High. Where is the ancestor worship? The thing is, if you believe in medianism, in mediums, that you have to invoke an ancient ancestor to give you answers, this you can call ancestor worship or whatever one. And you won't find in the scripture that our people fell because of ancestor worship. They fell because we start worshiping. They said, you guys will worship wood and stone. What we have started to worship again in the Africa. Wood and stone, which is the new God that you accepted. It's there in the Bible. Me, you won't accept, but you will accept the God. And that's what we did. What has this to do with ancestor worship? You see? So if you see that they say, oh, we did evil, that's why we failed, because our ancestors did evil. It's because they are rejecting Africa, they're rejecting their ancestry. Okay? Now, Obama has to go back to Kenya because this is where the Obama came from. This is where his mother, his father, his lineage came from. And Donald Trump has to go to the grave of his forefathers to say, thank you that you put me alive. And I'm rich because of you guys. What a fool! What kind of God is that you want to tell me that you know? Yeah? So God and the angels appeared to you? They're like, yeah, we have to pray and the angels will appear to you. No angels appeared to any one of you. There was no Jesus that appeared to you. Now tell me how Jesus looked like. How did he look like? Was he tall? Was he short? Do you have a belly? How does he look like, huh? You damn liar. You're a liar. You're a thief. Yeah, this is a thief. This is theology, okay? A theologian preaches like that. It's a thief. Okay? So you haven't seen Jesus. I'm sure you did not. Yeah? So, which means, what do we teach? Okay? You have seen your grandma. You have seen your grandfather. Yeah? And you have seen what they went through. And they told you about from the rivers of Babylon where you land, where you sat down. They say, we came from far. And they call it Zion. Zion. They called Africa Zion. It wasn't America. If you are Indian, I don't know if you're Chinese, but I don't know. I don't care about other nations if it comes to that. Because I have to bring my people in order, so that maybe some of you guys can be saved from the other nations. Yeah? Just follow us and pray for us so that we can become normal again. If not, no one will be saved. The Most High don't care. How many people were saved in Sodom? How many people were saved in the time of Noah? You guys do still not understand how this thing here works. If you do not do, you won't receive. People are waiting at home. See, some people with their bank accounts full. Oh, tomorrow. Hey, in one day, they're no more. And where's the gangster with the car now? This will be the first guy that will come to your house, start robbing you, raping, whatever. Your own brother. Which means that there is no something such like Israelite. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Okay? And the fact that the gospel even teaches that. That the real Israelite, the real person of the Most High, it has nothing to do with tribalism. Not even a little. This is the truth about the truth. Okay? There's the truth about the truth. Yeah? Because you won't hear from our people how to really win the war against the Muzungus. You will hear only scriptures, theologian practices, etc., etc. But in end effect, there is a war, spiritual war that is also undercover. And this spiritual war there that is undercover, now we need to put it up front of our people. But this can only happen if our people are ready. If not, the persons that will put it up front of the world, they will just die and will be a laughing stock. That's it. Which means people must be ready to receive and also to do that what they have to receive and work on it. Our forefathers said, whom should we give knowledge? When Jeremiah, when the Most High put the book into his mouth, because no one of them came with the Bible and said, Psalms 1, oh, in the book of Daniel, in the book of Joel. This is bull crap. Okay, this is bullcrap. This means this means you are still not understanding that the Most High is not in the book, but the Most High is in nature. You are writing history. The book is already old. Yeah, this is not for everyone to understand. That what we are doing, It is that we are continuing that what our forefathers did. The history is just continuing. It's just continuing. It didn't stop with Jesus. God did not die. If God died, you wouldn't be here no more. God can't be born by a woman. Yeah, everyone that is written that everyone that will be born by a woman will be a sinner. Now we have someone that is full of the Spirit, is full of the Most High, and have to be baptized. It doesn't make any sense. And in other words, it's like the person is like perfect. He never sins. He never do something. And is beating people up, saying things, that drinking alcohol and all these kind of things. Now, what is right and what is wrong? So, and this is the other thing that our people have to reject one day. Can you imagine rejecting that part? Can you imagine? Are you ready to rejecting that part? To say no, to really say no, I don't believe in that bull crap no more. Or I believe it like it was. That someone maybe came and was an African, he had a family and all these kind of things. He didn't live long. 3 years of ministry. What is this? So, brothers and sisters, um, evidences, yeah? Not fiction. We need proofs. We have to everything that we do, and we need backup. We need to see what's really going on. We have to see it by ourselves. Yeah. Uh, it is written in the scriptures. Ask your forefathers; they will tell you. Ask the animals; they will tell you. They will teach you. You don't have to go to a. You don't have to go to a white man to teach you that the lion is dangerous. Okay, this is what we would do. The president, before he builds a house, he will go to the Chinese. Hey man, Chinese, can you ask Buddha for me, man, if I can build this house? Okay, this is what we do. So now, when will we be ready to now asking us ourselves, the God in us, what we call witchcraft, to speak, which is our spirituality. Okay, which is our spirituality, which is our way back to power. Yeah. So, and in this spirituality, in this way, there is nothing like sangoma. There's nothing like some mixed things in the Benin or whatever. Brothers and sisters, there is only the Levites. Believe it or not. Now you have to find out where these people are. Now you have to find out where these people are. Only they will be able to teach us again the righteous ways back to the Most High. Not, oh, the tribe of Judah, oh, Jesus. No, he won't come and teach us. It will be the Levites. They will come and teach us back again. Yeah? How to live among our brethren. The kingdom will be built like a tabernacle. The kings in the mid, or the king in the mid, and the tribes, each one after his profession and calling, and each person which is fazenda, which means fazenda. What is this? Like garden. You will have gardens. Like that person here, Johnson, with his garden and his family, and then couple of kilometers, brother Troy with his gardens and his families and his company, or the other one has, this is how it will be. The kingdom of heaven is not there. This is Christianity. And you will understand that this Jesus figure that you're searching for, it's you. No one else. Ask the Muzungu, ask every spiritualist. He will tell you that it's you. In the heaven, there are many, but they are one. There's only one spirit, which is giving all the gifts. So all of you are one. The one that you're searching for is the one that gave you the 10%, the 20%, the 50%, the 60, and saying, do something with that what I gave you. You will start asking and saying, I was waiting for you to come. I was waiting for you, Jesus, God, or whatever. You made him, that punk, yeah? And he will tell you, no, dump. You are the one, it's you. And this is that what people have to understand. Yes, if everyone wanted to follow the Messiah, he carried his cross. This is a complete other part. Everyone has to be tempted. Everyone has to follow into different kinds of things. It's a war. Yeah? It's a war. Why, if I play chess or if I play cards, why should I not put your the opposite part, like an enemy or someone that will another team? So there is another team playing against you. That's it. That's it. But they are a little bit more awoken and they're doing everything to win and they don't want to lose. And they are, like I said, awoken. That's why they call themselves Zionists. They're taking your names. They call themselves Illuminati, yeah, Awakens, yeah, Templars. So all the names that were stolen from you, which means the shining star, which means the awoken, the inner power, the inner God, the light. This is how they call themselves today, which must happen also to you. You call it occult, but they do it. That's the difference. The last thing what the French football manager or whatever, you can Google it. He said to some African players, the African players, because they started with Paul Pogba and all those kind of things, because Paul Pogba's brother, his own brother, said that Paul Pogba is doing witchcraft and that's why he's playing good football like that, which is a complete stupidity because the most of 90% or even more of these footballers, they're doing witchcraft to play football. Now, but what did the French elite group say? Yes, we know it from the Africans. Yeah, they do witchcraft. And that's why they play good football like that. The World Cup is always won by white people. The boxing is won by white people. The computers, white people. The cars, white people. Science, war, politics, everything, white people. Where's our spirituality there? Chinese, if not, it is the Indians. If not, it is the Arabs. So still now, brothers and sisters, don't tell me that the Levites have teach you guys how to bring back our spirituality. That's why if you sometimes hear people saying, I am reincarnated, because sometimes you hear people saying things like, I am reincarnated. Brothers and sisters, do they lie? Maybe because many people are very proud, yeah, just saying things like, "Oh, I'm Jesus, I'm the ancient spirit," blah blah. But wait a minute. The truth, if someone says he's Jesus, it's true it. But I'm not talking about that. If someone really say I'm reincarnated, like I just have the spirit of Elijah, I have the spirit of whatever, angel, the angel, whatever. This is truth. There is some truth in it. Why? All these footballers, all the stars, all these politicians, they are also reincarnations. They have also malekis inside of them. They have angels there. They have people that play the role for them. So how can you not believe that you have also something that is doing your work? Maybe I can tell you why. Because you're not really doing your work, you're doing the worldly work. And that's why the spirit that came to do the work inside of you is dead. That is the only way how we can explain that, because that's why we lose in football. That's why we lose in everything else, because we still believe that we have to bring our inner power to work like the world does works, which is in witchcraft. Yeah, but maybe we should ask that what is inside of us to do that what he came to do. Okay, and that's the difference here. Yeah. So, did the scriptures not say that Elijah will come again? Did the scriptures not say that Yesiah will come? Did the scriptures not say that Mata will come again? That the witnesses will come again? Did the scriptures not say that, like in Simon Togo, when he said, many others will come again? Reincarnations will happen? So, what kind of Bible? So, the Bible tells you indirect, yeah, that you guys have to look clearer. Open your eyes, Jeremiah 33 and 3. Open your eyes and understand that it is not everything what you have to see in the world that must be written in the book. But try now to understand all around you what is happening and awake that what is inside of you. And if you can't, you guys have to find the Levites. They are the only one that can. It's not like, oh yeah, the Sangoma, they're doing the same spirituality like us. No, you go to the Sangoma, you ask them, what do you do? Yeah, we have the bones. Yeah, they kill more than, I don't know, in the year, 80,000 cows or whatever. This is not our spirituality. You go to Benin, you go to many of those churches, many places, you won't see any. How many prophets did you see coming from? No, I have to say the truth now. How many prophets did you see coming from different kinds of places of Africa? How many? How many prophets did you see coming from Uganda? How many prophets? I have to, all of us as children of Isolde. How many prophets came from Southern Africa? How many prophets came from the Malawi? How many? Call, Give me 5 prophets. You can call some great warriors, maybe architects. You can call our people as the gifts that Moses gave them, yeah, according to the totems. Yeah. You will see many things, many nice building countries, very intelligent people and different kind of things. Every tribe has his gift. And it was Joseph that these people, this children of Israel sold so that he can go to Egypt and start going to do the things, the work that the Most High wanted to do, because the Most High chose him to do that work so that he can walk awake in the children of Israel. Like he chose Aaron and his family to be the Levites forever and ever. Yeah, it is like it is. No one will come and take it away. So that things will manifest one day, and everyone will know why. Still today, I believe in those people like Toko, Matsua, Padi, Vita, Nguvu, Menga Menga, Nemakela. Okay, there are many. Mama Futa. No, Mama Futa. There are many. Many. We have many of them, and everyone has a story. And every one of them felt them wonder. I was once in the store. And you know, I love teaching. I teach. And there came a very nice Ghanaian mother, very rich one. And yeah, I can see that when you teach, I can see that the spirit is in you. And they say, yeah, this is how it is. And you hear it, I heard it before. And like, yeah, I do this work. Because I have a tabernacle in Germany. And she said, yeah, we have something like this too in Ghana. Yeah? But it's a little bit different. We do snaps, we do things, and then the spirit comes. And I understood. Because when you see this manifestation that happened in the Pfingsten and was it Thanksgiving, the day of Thanksgiving, or Passover, right? When the Spirit came upon the children of Israel, or in the time of Simon Toko, when the Spirit came upon his disciples and the people that were around. So this kind of things happens if uh, we call it. You need to have someone that has a star coming from above, an angel. You can see in the book of Revelation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or whatever, you will see that the Most High always speaks. Hear the voice of the angel. Hear the angel of Tarsus, the angel of Philadelphia or whatever. Who is this angel? Who is this angel? Okay? So, in that effect, YouTube has never seen some people starting prophesying in front of them and saying exactly things that they are like, wow. The world have never seen things like before, people starting healing and doing miracles and moving things around like our forefathers did. Because our forefathers had that power. They did this stuff. If you can't do these things, it's like because the spirit is dead. Even Yesaya said there, when I go, the spirit will be dead. You can't move, you can't work. Which means you need now someone that will bring it back, that will teach us again. It won't be like a literal. Jesus said, God said, it would be like, what language? You speak Russian? Здорово, как истории. Я, у меня тоже русак черный. А? Как тебя зовут? У меня зовут Мика Масса. А? Yeah. It will be like this. Okay? Oh, English? Oh, what's going on with you? Oh, Portuguese, tudo bem? Vamos conversar? Okay? This is the manifestation of power that we are waiting for, that our children are dreaming of, that our elders are waiting for so that they can live in the paradise, in the place. The paradise is a spiritual world that will come from heaven. It is a spirit that will come like a wall, like a new world, like a truth. This is what we're waiting for, brothers and sisters. As long it's just like literature, like scripture, like things like if you're cutting meat, cook, cook, cook. It is sad. It is done. I'm good. I'm a Bantu. I'm black. He's white. Everything is still dead. And at the end, you're gonna see who's gonna teach us. In the end, you're gonna see who's gonna teach us. You guys, you saw how the scripture is saying these people won't be these people with the jackets, bufu. They will still come like they came before, humble, slowly, taking their time, speaking a lot of proverbs. Okay, they don't like to tell the truth. They hide everything. You're gonna see, yeah, because there's nothing new under the sun. Go read your scriptures very carefully when we build it, the kingdom of Jerusalem again. Yeah, the book of Ezekiel, etc., etc., is nothing new. And we're going to put our money together, we're going to put our wealth, strength, and wisdom together to build this kind of kingdoms. But you're going to see everyone has his role. Everyone. Everyone has his role. A lion is not. It's not. You can put the lion to the ocean. He will die. You can be, oh, I'm Judah, but if Judah can't swim, let us be wise. Let us work together. And it's nice to be in these times. Every day is a day, and it's great to be alive. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is the video that I did for today. And the next time, I'm gonna show you the secrets of the rivers. I think this will be very important for you to know. Yeah, uh, family, keep the head up. Everything is going very well. Thank you. Ingeta.